The next section is chemical service preparation only. For foil highlights, hydroxide virgin relaxer and hydroxide relaxer retouch. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. Alright, so here is our chemical application bag. So please listen for instructions. This is only the preparation, okay? Only for the preparation. They're giving you 10 minutes. And what you're going to do is obviously you're going to sanitize your hands, prepare the mannequin for service. You're going to divide the mannequin's hair into 4 equal sections. You will then apply protective cream, okay, on the mannequin, and you will wear protective gloves. Throughout chemical services, you can use the same pair, meaning you do not have to change gloves for each part during the chemical service application, which we'll do next, okay? So you can keep the same gloves on. Like I mentioned before, everyone does prepare their kits a little different. So if you decide to remove your draping after you do your blow dry and thermal curling iron, then that means you have to drape your mannequin towel, cape, towel at the beginning of this part, okay? But we kept our draping on the mannequin, so therefore we do not need to re-drape it, okay? So keep all those things in mind. So right now we are simply going to divide the mannequin into 4 sections. Again, they give you 10 minutes for this part. Alright, so as you guys can see, our mannequin is parted into 4 sections. Alright, once you have the mannequin divided into 4 sections, we will then continue to apply the protective cream around the hairline. Alright, so this is pretty much all you have to do for the preparation, you guys, and they give you 10 minutes for this part, okay? So, candidates, please stop working. All scoring has been completed for this section. Once again, you do not need to remove the gloves that you have on. You can keep the same gloves on for the next part. The next section is foil highlights application service. When instructed by the rater, you will apply product to 2 subsections in a quadrant of your choice using foils. This section is untimed, okay? So again, follow instructions, okay? They will tell you what to do, all right? It could be that they come and say, all right, show me the application of a foil placement. And you have the option of either doing a slice or a weaving, all right? So I don't know how they're gonna go about it, but just be prepared. And again, you can choose whichever quadrant on your mannequin you want to do it on, okay? Whether it's the back, the front, it's completely up to you. All right, here we go. You may begin. So here is our mock bleach, which you guys is actually just gel. You can pull out your foil and of course your brush. And of course, we cannot forget our highlighting comb, okay? All right. So before you begin, I would say set up your station properly. So go ahead and open your mock foil highlight product. In this case, we are using gel, all right? Open up your foils, have everything ready. And once you feel like you are good to go, go ahead and begin. So on the first one, we went ahead and did a full slice. Now you guys, I know there's a lot of ways to fold foils, okay? They're not giving us instructions on how to fold the foils. Just fold it and make sure that it stays on the hair. So for those of you that like to do fancy triangles and all sorts of things, hey, do as you've been shown, and as long as you're doing what it's asking, then you are okay. All right, so we're gonna move on. Again, you can either do a weaving or a slice. So here we are going with a weaving. And you only have to do 2 foils, okay? Only 2. It may be that you have to do this part in front of the raider, and that's okay. Just try to relax and not be so nervous, and just go for it. Remember, the purpose of this, you guys, this video is not perfect, okay? By any means, it's not perfect, but it's definitely to give my students an idea of what to expect the day of the test. This is so that you guys can continue practicing and perfecting this, okay? This is why we're doing it, trial and error. Whatever doesn't work, we switch it up and we do it again. So here you have it. There's our 2 foils, okay? We did a slice and 1 weaving technique. Once you are done, you will then start to pretty much put away your gel, okay? You can put your gel away, your brush, because the way we packed our bag, you will have a bowl with gel product and a brush for each section, so you will not be using the same brush or the same gel for the remainder of these sections. You can also put your foils away, your highlighting comb, okay? And again, they will tell you either to raise your hand when you're done, or they'll just give you instructions when they say that you can begin with the other part. All right, here we go. So the next section is hydroxide virgin relaxer service. Please complete a virgin relaxer application in a quadrant of your choice. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You'll be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. All right, so what you are going to be doing for this one is that you will be applying a mock relaxer product for a virgin application, all right? And that you demonstrate smoothing hair on 1 subsection. Again, you can keep the same pair of gloves on. Whatever you don't need must remain closed. Make sure your kit is closed, that your station is nice and clean. And my student here is going to be using the back left quadrant on the mannequin. Okay, so our goal here is to use 1/2 inch subsections, and we are going to apply relaxer 2 inches away from the scalp to 1 inch to hair ends. So she is starting from the bottom. Okay, now I get asked a lot, do I have to start from the bottom? Can I start from the top? Honestly, on the PSI bulletin, it's not telling you where to start. We usually tell our students that if they start from the bottom, they don't have to flip the hair over. So it does make the application go a little bit faster. So I would say check with your instructor and do the way that you've been trained. And they're giving you 10 minutes for this, you guys. So we are staying away, you guys, from the roots and from the ends. I'm not sure if this is showing very good on video, on camera, but we are staying away from the scalp, the root of the hair, and from the ends. Again, about 2 inches away from the scalp. And 1 inch from the ends. So your goal here, you guys, is to obviously finish on time. They give you 10 minutes, so practicing this is very important, and even timing yourself to making sure that you are good with timing. Okay, so don't forget that they do want you to demonstrate a smoothing section. Okay, so I will say, so we decided to use the top part. Okay, and what we're going to do is apply product to the roots. Okay, all the way down again, smooth it out. That's what they want to see. They want to see if you're able to smooth out. Remember, what we're doing is a virgin relaxer application, okay? And you guys should know the purpose of a relaxer. So they're wanting to make sure that you can easily smooth out the hair. As you can see, the way that my student here is demonstrating it. Okay, very good. Once you have that, you can just drop it and continue with your cleanup process. So you can put your gel away, your brush. Candidates, please stop working. All scoring has been completed for this section. All right, so we are now going to move on to the last part of the chemical application service, which is the hydroxide relaxer retouch. Okay, please complete a relaxer retouch assuming 2 inches of regrowth. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You'll be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin.